Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new then hi, my name's Caitlin. Fancy seeing you here. Today we're going to be doing something that's been kind of daunting for me, but I've decided to just do it, you know. I'm going to be ranking all of my eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, this has been a bit daunting because I have 25, 26 eyeshadow palettes, and I know that's not a lot compared to a lot of people, but for me that's a lot. And I have a lot of favourites and I have a lot of not so favourites, so ranking them is going to be a little bit difficult. So I'll just take you over to where I like store them, and yeah, you can see what we're working with. Okay, so this is one of my eyeshadow drawers. I've got all my ABH there, some Juvia's and Colourpop, and then if we go up, I've got some here as well. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to separate them into 3 piles, ones that I love, ones that I don't love so much, and then ones that are kind of in the middle. I'm in my onesie. Okay, so I've just laid everyone out on the floor and then I'm going to do my piles. Okay, I've got my 3 piles and I'm going to try and organise them, and then I'll see you up on my desk. Okay, so I'm back and I've just ranked 26 eyeshadow palettes. I think I'm sticking to it, but there may be some alterations along the way. I hope not, but here we go. Number 26. This is one that I didn't want to put last, but if I didn't put it last, it would be a blatant lie. My Urban Decay Game of Thrones palette. This is a big fat collector's piece. I don't use this at all. I've used this like once, and when was it made? Like 2019. I used it once since 2019. I just sit and look at it. It's nice to look at. See, all the colours are pretty much pristine. Even though this is number 26, I do not want to give it away. I'll have it forever. I love this more than a lot of my palettes, but realistically, this is number 26. Oh, I feel really bad doing that because I love that palette. Not for the palette, just to look at it, but that's not how this game is played. Okay, number 25 is, again, I love the formula of it, but I have to put it at number 25. This is the Conspiracy palette. I love this formula, but I can't use it. Every time I'm on my channel, I can't use this, I can't show it anywhere. The reason that I have it in my collection still is because I sometimes reach for it on an everyday basis when I'm not filming. But yeah, every time I kind of do my makeup with these fun colours, 9 times out of 10 I am filming, and I don't want to film with this because of obviously Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, you know? The lovely couple that they are. Yeah, as much, I do love this palette, but because of the like restrictions, it's at 25. And same with number 24, the Mini Breaker. It's above the Conspiracy because I do like the colour scheme a little bit more. I am loving these like purples and yellows and that kind of thing, but exactly the same reason I can't use this on my channel. I can't make the most of it. I'm not giving it away because I spent the money on it and I do love it, but I can barely use it. Okay, that's the controversy out the way. Now, number 23, I think. Yeah. This is the Steve Laurent Wild Things palette. This I got in a glossy box. It's nice. I just don't use it, and I think you can see the issue here. This is very, 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 very neutral. And I barely wear neutrals, even every day. Like, I'll go out like this, I don't care. I get compliments from the people at Morphe, so Morphe Liverpool, big shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. But yeah, this I thought that I'd wear like every now and then when I'm having a neutrals day, but I just have things that are so much better and that I like more. And like these pan sizes are teeny tiny. Like there's the same amount of shades in both of these palettes. And let me just see. It's tiny. I don't know, I think that just puts me off it a little bit. Number 22 is the Saharan 2 by Juvia's. This, the formula is stunning, but like I said in quite a few videos, this I'm pretty sure is intended for deeper skin tones than I have. As you can see, I am a ghostly white colour. This has no transition shades for me. Even the shimmers are quite dark. This like white here, it does have like a yellow tint, which is too dark for me. Yeah, the formula is stunning, and I have Juvia's in my top 10. I just had to double check then. I have a lot of Juvia's Place, you know, further on in this ranking, but this specific colour story, although I love blues, I can't really utilise it. And like, I know people will be saying, well, use it with another palette. Well, I don't like companion palettes. So 21 is my single shadows from ABH. Now, I bought these all from TK Maxx for $3.99 each. I don't reach them. I don't know what to say. This is the only matte. This orange, I just don't reach for it. I don't find this inspiring at all. And because I had to wait to find out what colours would be in TK Maxx, I couldn't just pick the colours that I wanted. Yeah, I think the idea of this was better than the actual reality of having this. Number 20, and the last for the bottom tier, is the Sweet Peach from Too Faced. This has always been in the back of my mind. I would always tell myself, oh, I've got to use it, I've got to use it. Like, oh, this, you know, I always pick out looks that would be nice with this. I just never end up reaching for it. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, I don't know. I like the palette. The palette is really lovely to look at. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking of all these like really nice looks that I can do, but I don't end up doing it, which is a shame. I think it's because one's in like, my palettes in like my top 10 could do everything that this could do, but better. But yeah, this isn't bad. It's just something that I don't reach for. So that is why it's at number 20. Okay, so that is the bottom tier, tier 3, and now we're gonna go up to tier 2, which are the ones that are kind of in the middle. I like them, but they're not my favorites. Okay, so number 19 is the Morphe Hot for Hue palette. This is a very new palette. I do have a review on it on my channel. It's a lovely, lovely palette, but it is very summer, and it's raining outside. I find that I'll definitely reach for this in the summer months, but it's November 1st right now when I'm filming this, and I don't know, I reach for more grungy tones. My eyes caught me out in that, but you know, I do normally reach for more grungy tones this time of year, and this is very bright. I really love the formula of this. Nothing about the formula, it's just not, I don't know, I haven't reached for it. Next is the Just My Look palette. Now, if you know, I've said this so many times before, but I have completely redesigned all of my Colourpop palettes. This is my new Just My Look palette. This is my least favourite, you can see my desk. Oh, spoilers. This is my least favourite new redesigned Colourpop palette. I don't know. I will reach for this. Just greens and yellows aren't really my thing. I do like anything other than that. I don't know. I don't find myself reaching for this at all. Nothing to do with the formula, although I did have to put this pressed yellow glitter in there, which, who likes Colourpop's pressed glitters, can I just ask? But yeah, this is I don't know. Number 17 is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. I bought this in TK Maxx. I saw this in TK Maxx and I could not resist. I was like, oh my god, an ABH palette's at TK Maxx, I've got to buy it. And I didn't really think it through. I just love Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't regret buying this because it is beautiful. I think again with the Hot for Hue palette, this is very bright colours, and I did buy this like at the end of summer. So I haven't really reached for it at all. It's just, it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. But yeah, I don't really know what to do with it. But it's a good palette. Okay, now for my second redesigned Colourpop palette. This is my new Aha Honey palette. I actually used this today. Wow. But this is the first time I used it today. I've had these for a long time. I used the top row to do my crease, but this I wanted like a staple rainbow palette, even though you can't really do much. Well, you can, but I don't know. I just wanted like a staple rainbow palette because it looked nice. That is my reason, because it looks nice. I don't really use it. Again, the formula is amazing. All these are Colourpop colours. Beautiful formula, but yeah, trying to actually do a complete look with this is kind of hard. There's a shimmery green and a shimmery yellow. They're the only shimmers in this palette, but I don't know. Okay, this I have an issue with. This is number 15, the e.l.f. Bite Size palette in Truffles. Granted, I bought this yesterday and I've only tried it once, so this may be not a very accurate review. So this is what it looks like. The shades are beautiful, they looked beautiful. It was £3 bargain. This is very much the colour story that I'm going for right now. Quite grungy, quite cool. They do look kind of warm tone on camera, but they definitely blend out more cool tone. What I found is that they were a bit patchy. Am I allowed to say that? Because there is a cult following for these. I don't know, I just found them patchy. I used all the colours here to build up my crease, and then I used this on the lid. I just found it patchy. I'm gonna have to use it again. But the reason it's kind of in the middle is because it is very, very affordable, and also I'm quite scared of the cult following that this thing has. So I didn't want to put it too low down, but I think this is where it kind of sits. I'm definitely gonna have to play around with this again. Maybe my thoughts will change, maybe they won't. Number 14 is the Alyssa Edwards palette by ABH. Now, the black and the white in this palette are shockingly bad. Like, let me just... Hello? Hello? No words can describe how bad the white and the black are in this palette. Other than that, I really, really love this colour scheme. This colour scheme, oh, I adore. But I need to be in a certain mood to use this kind of colour scheme. I don't know what it is. It's, you know, the blue, the purple, the pink, the yellow, all blended out. Oh my god, I die. But because I reach for this when I do that colour scheme, that means only this, and this shade are used. I kind of neglect everything else in the palette because I only reach for it when I want to do that kind of look. But for that kind of look, it's amazing. But yeah, I only reach for it for a very specific purpose, so yeah. Number 13, okay, this a few months ago would have been way down, but I did a look with this that I fell in love with. I'll pop it on screen now. This is the look. I adore this look. This, I love it. I didn't think that these three shades would blend in together, but they do really nicely, which is a welcome surprise because I was expecting that look to come off so bad, but it turned out to be my favourite look that I've ever done. But yeah, this is a really good palette, really good drugstore palette, and is it 20%? Yeah, at least 20% of the profits go to Saving the Tigers, so an amazing cause as well. It's okay quality, there are better qualities, but I love it. I really, I do love it. I love it. Oh, now I feel like it should go higher. Oh no. Yeah, this is definitely going higher. Let's swap these two round. Okay, so this is number, hang on 1 minute. This is number 13. This is number 12. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. Okay. So this is the It's My Pleasure new 13. Again, redesign my whole Colourpop collection. This is what the It's My Pleasure looks like now. I really like this. I don't reach for it. I think the problem is that I redesigned these palettes not that long ago, and since then I have got quite a few new palettes, so I think that's kind of why they've been pushed back. But I really do want to play with this. This is something that I haven't had the chance to play with yet, but I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. Yeah, this is number 12. I can't believe that's number 13. Oh my god, I'm getting confused. 13, 12. There we go. Number 11 is something I've actually hit pan on. This is the Violet Voss Nicole Concealer palette. This is a staple. I love this palette. This palette is what I use whenever I have a show. Whip this bad boy out because you can do any neutral look you want. Yeah, obviously if I have like a weird and wonderful character, this might not be the one to go for, but for most characters, they just have like, I just throw a shade in the crease and then go. That's all I do, and it served me very well for this point on. It is a little bit big. That's the only thing I'd say. It's just a bit big. But yeah, because I only reach for it really for shows, there's a global pandemic, so I haven't really been doing many of them. So that's why it's quite low down. The new, well, my new Orangey Glad palette. This is what this one looks like. I don't want to blind you, hang on. This is what this one looks like. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love orange and green together. I adore it. I adore it. So, well, this is kind of blue, but it's like a bluey green. I didn't use this. But yeah, I feel like I'm saying I love this palette for all of them. And we're not even in the top tier yet. There's a reason that all of these palettes are in my collection. If I hated them so much, they wouldn't be here. So that's why this video is quite challenging to me. The only thing I don't like is the pressed glitter here, but I had to put it somewhere. I couldn't just really chuck it out because then there'd be a space missing. So yeah, that's a bit of a wasted spot there, but hey ho. Okay, the last for the mid tier is the Zulu by Juvia's. This I used to use so much. I had a pantomime a few years ago. Every single night, this was so perfect. The kids loved it, it was great. But you know, you really need to be in a creative mood to use this. You can't really do a neutral look with this. I mean, you could try, but good luck with that, good luck. This, again, I think you really need a specific look in mind to pull this out. Because it's a £9 palette, there aren't so many things you can do with it. I tend to stick to like the rows, you know, like these three make a beautiful look, these three make a beautiful look, like maybe the blue and the purple and the pink, beautiful. But I find myself doing the same look over and over again. Again, the quality, the quality is so good. I love the quality. But yeah, it just missed out on top tier. Okay, we're on top tier, I'm so excited. Okay, first palette is my new Blue Moon palette. This is what mine looks like. How beautiful is this? This is a grunge, it's dirty. This is a grunge dream, like a muted grunge. I love it so much. This you can make so many, I've got an itchy head, sorry. This you can make so many looks with. I love it, especially with this kind of neutrally colour in there. And this, I guess you could kind of count as a kind of neutral. They're just, yeah, I can't fault this. The shimmers I love. We've got a shimmer here, and then these two are shimmers as well. I adore it. The only reason it's kind of low down, you can't do everything with it, which I know is a lot to ask for a palette to do everything. But I couldn't reach for this every day for like 3 weeks, you know. I'd struggle to find different looks to come up with. So yeah, Blue Moon, but it's definitely amazing. Next, this had been an old favourite for so long. I think I am attached to this palette. This is the original Soph palette from Revolution. I don't even think it's that good anymore. But because I've had an attachment to it for so long, it's going in top tier. I don't care. I don't care. This, I've hit pan on it. I'm gonna try and work on panning this shade and also this shade here. I lost the name sheet years ago. This is old. Does it say when it was made? No, I don't think it does. Or either that or I'm just dumb, which is a possibility. But this says 12 months. Used by 12 months. It's been like double that. It still works fine. I really don't like this blue shade. Don't like it. It just comes off brown on my eyes. But other than that, I have an attachment to it and I'm not even in focus. That's great. So this is my last redesigned Colourpop palette. This is the new Main Squeeze. I keep saying the new. It's new to me. Can we have a minute's silence for this palette? I put this together and I just stared at it. I'm not even gonna lie, I just stared at it for so long. Look at it. It is so beautiful. It's, oh. This is my colour story. This is the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, but better. You're welcome. If I ever want to do a look with the Jawbreaker palette, but I think, oh, I can't do that on my channel, I pull this out. It is beautiful. It's amazing. I'm going to shut up about it because it is so good. Okay, I have a story behind this. I feel really bad. Hopefully Bella Pierre don't see this video. I've got 500 subscribers. No one's going to see this video. This is the Bella Pierre All Stars palette. Now, I bought this maybe like 2 weeks ago. Look at it. Oh, it's got duochromes, it's got shimmers, it's got mattes, it's so pretty. I bought this in TK Maxx for $9.99. I looked on the website, it's originally £50. £50. Okay, I guess I bought this at the exact right time because when I posted on my Instagram about this, Bella Pierre just so happened to be doing a 50% off deal on their website on this palette, which made it £25. And they reposted me thinking that I bought it on the sale when I actually bought it from TK Maxx for $9.99. Oops. But no, this palette is absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty. This has been, I've reached for this so much. I didn't think I'd reach for it this much. For $9.99, go to TK Maxx, see if it's there. I wouldn't pay £50 for it. I was a bit shocked when I got home and researched it and found out that that's the amount it's going for. 25 is good for this. I paid 25 for this. Catch it on sale, because it is so stunning. The shimmers to die for. I got it. I'm sorry. This is a duochrome. Purple to like blue. Hopefully you can see like the duochrominess. I don't know if you can, but oh, it's so stunning. Get this at a deal. Promise you, you'll like it. Okay. I feel like I need to explain myself. This is number 4. This is number 4, almost at top 3. I'm so excited. So number 4 is the Subculture palette. Everyone hates this. This is my number 4. Granted, I don't reach for it too much, but every single time I reach for this, I fall in love with it for about 3 days and then I forget about it again. But, I know you're gonna judge me, but this, I love. I know I said I hate greens. I feel like I need to explain myself with this. I just really, really love it. It's got an amazing formula. I don't care what you say. I love the formula, it's great. This electric shade, take me to heaven. I'm an atheist, but take me to heaven. I'm gonna stop talking about it. It is so good. It's just, it's so good. Okay, top 3. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Top 3. Okay, calm down. Number 3 is The Warrior by Dubious. Now I know I said I'm not a neutrals person, but Who isn't a neutrals person when they see this? I've even hit pan on this. Do you know how hard it is to hit pan on a Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette? It is so hard. I hit pan on this. This was my everyday palette for months. Absolute months. And I want to reach for this every day still. I do. I have to force myself not to use it because, oh my god. I told myself I wouldn't swatch in this video, but I'm sorry, I can't help it. Ah, look at that. That's one swipe. I need to calm down, I need to calm down. This is beautiful. It is so inexpensive and you'll be supporting an indie brand. Is there any downside? No. Buy this. Just buy it. The mattes are so silky soft, easy to blend, not patchy. Love it. Okay, number 2. I started using this maybe like 3 weeks ago again. This was Gathering Dust in my collection. I started using it and now I can't stop. I have an actual issue. I have this thing where I try and hit pan on a shade in a palette and then I'll move on to a new palette to try and, I've hit pan on 3 shades in this and I can't stop using it. This is the Modern Renaissance. I love it. I can't stop using it. I need therapy because I'm in a toxic relationship with the Modern Renaissance. I want to leave, but it's not letting me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've had this for, it says 6 months. It says used by 6 months. Try 6 years. I'm closer to 6 years, in this. It's still fine. It still works. It's still great. When I did first pick this up again after like 50 years, the quality was a bit, I think after you get through that like first layer that's kind of been expiring a little bit, you will not have an issue with this. Oh my god. I know so many people own this. Pull it out. This is the perfect time of year. Autumn. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, number 1. If you've watched my channel, if you watch any video on my channel, this will not be a surprise. This I've had for about 2 months. It's the Carnival palette by BH Cosmetics. What? Fault this palette. I dare you. Fault it now. See if you can't. Okay, I can fault it. I lied. I can fault it. This shade here, Pink Me, is the biggest load of crap I've ever seen in my life. Oh, actually swatched out. It's quite pretty. Oops, sorry. Swatched. I put it above. I'm kind of over that one. But everything else is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I can make so many beautiful looks with this. And even, look, you've got your neutrals. If you're a if you're a neutrals person, you've got that as well. And you've got some highlights. Forget your highlighter, no worries, you got one in your eyeshadow palette. Look at this. You can tell that this was made by a makeup artist because every single dark shade has a lighter shade to blend out with. I can't say enough good things about this. For my birthday, I was either gonna get this or the Soft Glam. I am so glad I chose this because as much as I would love the Soft Glam, it's not gonna compete with this, is it? Come on. And we are done. We're done. I've got hairy armpits, just leave me alone. So yeah, that was ranking all 26 of my eyeshadow palettes. I wasn't gonna film today, but I put this on my eyes and I was like, now I have to. So yeah, that was it. This was like choosing my favorite out of 26 of my children. This was hard. And I have no doubt that I would change my mind in 2 seconds. Hell, I changed my mind in this video with the Wildlife palette. I'm so indecisive. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot. I'm actually planning on doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so share this around. Get me to 1,000 subscribers so you can get your giveaway. You heard it here first, because this is my channel and where else would you hear it? I'm rambling, so yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.